We started as a company about 30 years ago under the name BIQE to make theological works digitally searchable for people professionally involved with the Bible, the theologians, and for a large group of people, the so-called theologically interested. We soon discovered that no reasonable and affordable software was available to digitize old theological works from the 16th to the 21st century and improve the quality of the scanned documents. We then considered developing software ourselves or having it designed. Thus began our search for good programmers. In the meantime, some orders came in from universities, and we completed them using the available tools. However, that still meant we had to do a lot of correction work. Thus, we gradually became somewhat significant in the theological world. But we wanted further, and above all, more. So BIQE was born, Batch Image Quality Enhancer, software that, with 38 filters, could enhance images in such a way that we suddenly made great leaps in the recognition and processing of older, Gothic texts. That opened up a whole new digital world, with orders coming in from the non-theological world as well. Meanwhile, we developed scanning, anonymization, server, signature, invoice validation, and software to recognize manuscripts. This had been our dream and passion from the beginning, but with the BIQE software and the coming of AI and machine learning, it was getting closer and closer. Then the development of the HTR software began. Because our customers also wanted to read and search the searchable documents, we developed several different viewers so we could show our results to them and apply them to where it all started, with BIQE.
Here you can see the result of the BIQE viewer. Now, we want to walk you through our short PowerPoint presentation to make things a little more visible, and then I want to give you a demo of the HTR software and how the viewer works. But I also want to say a few words about further development. Specifically, we are developing a workflow to streamline and automate everything. More about that later.
This was the beginning of BIQE, Batch Image Quality Enhancer software, which, as you can see on the box, has 38 image filters to improve the images for the best OCR result.
If you're working with old documents, you must also deal with page bleed-through. Because of this bleed-through, the OCR of text negatively affects the excellent OCR. That gave us the idea to develop a tool to reduce this bleed-through. On this slide, you can see the result before and after applying our bleed-through filter.
Both technologies are very similar, but OCR is already advanced, whereas HTR is still in an early phase. Unlike OCR, HTR does not focus on individual letters. Instead, it scans and processes the image of entire lines and tries to decode this data. The main difference from the user's point of view is that the layout analysis segmentation stage is integrated into the OCR engine, whereas it is a separate step in the workflow for HTR. That makes segmenting the lines crucial for recognizing the handwriting.
First, line segmentation is the key to successfully recognizing handwritten text. The following 2 slides will show why this is crucial. We spent months developing an algorithm for this. 2. The strength of our BIQE HTR software is that you, as a customer, can use the original scanned documents without editing them. This saves an enormous amount of time and effort. 3. Our HTR software works with the cores of your PC or server system. This PC uses 16 cores or 32 threads for OCR. Without this application, it would take almost 3 years to OCR 50 million pages, whereas with my 16-core PC, it would take me 3 months. 4. In the demonstration, we will show you that poor quality images have little to no negative impact on the BIQE HTR software's OCR. 5. First, look at the results. First image I will show you is an ancient Dutch incunable letter from the 16th century.
Our HTR software will not be able to recognize this text correctly without fail. This is because ordinary people cannot read those letters. However, if we were to train them with our HTR software through machine learning, this would be possible. You see the recognition we achieved by retyping about 100 pages here. We made a model of that, and with that model, we achieved this result on the rest of these documents. These incunabula can only be recognized by training and machine learning. What makes BIQE HTR AI software so unique? 1. Maybe the low cost of 0.005 euros per page? 2. Is it the excellent line segmentation? 3. The adjustable process speed? 4th, or the 100% utilization of PC cores? 5. Maybe the processing of 15 million pages in 1 month? 6. That it integrates with the Elasticsearch viewer? 7. Because there are no wrong or half-shaded words? 8. The export of TXT, Alto-xml, JP2, and PDF? 9. Maybe the process of the original scans? 10. That we use the strongest AI techniques? 11th, or because we develop an automatic workflow from HTR to the viewer? What makes BIQE HTR AI software so unique? It's our great love for preserving history and our passion for digitizing documents for over 30 years. That is who BIQE is. That's why BIQE is your best partner in digitizing handwriting to text.